Good morning, Vikings, and welcome back to our morning news. Today is a brand new week and a brand new year. I'm David Silva, and I'll be your host for a few weeks. We're going to start the show with Martin, who has the greatest football updates.
In football, the Raiders won against the Broncos with a score of 32-31. That was a good game. The Chargers defeated the Chiefs with a score of 38-21. Steelers lost to the Browns. Next, we have Abel with some basketball news.
Thank you, Martin. In basketball this week, the Lakers defeated the Grizzlies in a close game 94-92. The Clippers were defeated by the Spurs 116-113. The Nets played against the Utah Jazz, defeating them 130-96. Well, that's it for sports this week. Back to you, David.
Thanks, Abel and Martin, for the info about sports. Next up, we have our entertainment section, starting with Isaac. Take it away.
Thanks, David. I'm back with some more music recommendations. First up, in honor of the tragic passing of one of the most influential rappers ever, after you guys All Caps by MF Doom.
Look at you, it's a damn shame. Just remember all caps when you spell the man name.
Next up, from Playboi Carti's new album, is my favorite song, Slayer.
Everywhere I go, I get papers. I'm a rock star, I could join Slayer.
And finally, my classic song of the week is Unity by Operation Ivy. That's it for me. Now here's Kevin with some video games.
Thanks, Isaac. So now that we're back to school, let us begin the new year with Quake 3, a retro multiplayer-based game where the only objective is to be first place. Up next, we have Left 4 Dead 2, a co-op zombie game by Valve. Play as certain characters to do only one thing: survive the zombie apocalypse. Well, that's enough for me. Let's go to Hector with movies.
Thank you, Kevin. During the break, Pixar's highly anticipated movie Soul was finally released onto the streaming service Disney Plus on Christmas Day, and I do highly recommend you check it out. The film follows Joe Gardner, a middle school band teacher who dreams of becoming one day a jazz musician, but after finally getting a gig, he falls down a sewer, stranding him in the afterlife. Eventually, though, after deciding he still has much more to do, he finds a way to cheat death. In my opinion, it's worth watching and has a great storyline, along with stunning animation. You can really see that Pixar has come a long way from its first film, Toy Story, which was released back in 1995. I'll now pass it to David.
Thanks, Hector. I enjoyed watching Soul. It has some good animation and hilarious content. Up next, we have Jalissa with the Senior Most Winner Awards.
Thank you, David. Hi, Vikings. I'm Jalissa Cesario, your ASB president for this semester. I want to welcome all of you back and have the pleasure to announce the Senior Most Winners voted on by your senior class. First, we have Most Athletic, Mercado and your very own Jalissa Cesario. Most Talkative, Jason Pineda and Juliet Cardona. Class Clown, Oscar Amado and Destiny Asuna. Biggest Heart, Manuel Medina and Samantha Macias. Most Unpredictable, Cesar Garcia and Jolie Chavez. Silent Geniuses, Jefferson Ho and Nikki Ma. Most likely to get mistaken for a freshman, Martin Amezquita and Lorianne Rico. Most likely to get distracted, Jose Ochoa and Amy Fierro. Most spirited, Joshua Aquino and Victoria Villarreal. Biggest band geek, Aaron Fung and Adriana Enriquez. Most likely to succeed, Alberto Acevedo Munoz and Celeste Lastra. Biggest change, Jimmy Santos and Adriana Angulo Gomez. Most artistic, Julian Pedrosa and Alexandra Ramos. Drama King and Queen, Hector Polito and Kimberly Cortez Miranda. Biggest Flirt, Damian Ledesma and Carol Cruz. Congratulations to all the winners, and thank you very much for voting for me. I had no idea I was that athletic. Well, I have to go clean now. Let's get all this clutter out of the way. Sorry about that. Well, back to you, Dave.
Thanks, Jalissa. Congrats to all the winners and to you, Jalissa, for winning Most Athletic. For this week's fun fact, we are talking about Pixar's Toy Story 2. Did you know that around 1998, when the movie was being created, someone inputted a code in the system which caused 70% of the movie to be erased? Wow. Luckily, an employee who was on maternity leave had a copy of the footage and it was able to be saved. Well, that's it from us this week. Have a great week, Vikings, and we'll see you next time.